I'm hoping. I know weather. I know got some weather. I got some weather situations, but I'm hoping it is one of those classic Saturday night in Death Valleys. Man, I have seen everybody. And look, we're one of those schools that people like to pile on when they think they can. I get that. That means that you've arrived.
Sure.
And I think it was Josh Pate, I think, saw. It's like, yeah, you know, when LSU's losing, Tiger Stadium on Saturday night empties pretty quickly. I'm like, all right, guy. All right, you went to, you know.
Okay,
You watched Alabama LSU last year, and that was the one time, and you saw it, and okay, that game got away pretty quick.
Okay.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
But you're being challenged.
Yeah.
We're all being challenged.
It's not an issue.
I know.
Right?
I know.
It's not an issue.
But you're all being challenged right now. And I know there's weather. But.
Are you challenging people?
Well, it's
Or you want to challenge
it's
Josh
hard.
Pate?
It's hard for me because I worked the games.
Yep.
So like yeah,
really
of course you went to the game. You worked the game. You called on the radio. I just wanted okay. So we were watching 07 highlights when we were doing the show yesterday at Pro Dreams. We always have something on the TV.
Yep.
It's electric.
Yep.
Like even grainy as it was, as old as it looked.
Yep.
Like they would show the crowd and it was electric. The players on the field, you got to hold up your end of the bargain.
Well, I gotta tell
that
you,
was electric. There was some shots being thrown out in that game.
If watching the game at home in 07 was like the footage we were watching, the blurry footage we were watching yesterday, yeah, you got to go to the games at that point for sure. Yeah, it's but it's not an issue. I mean, it's kind of been a talk a lot about, you know, especially the games that aren't the top ones, right? People leaving in the second half. And, like, look, hand in the air. I'm guilty.
Yeah.
My little kiddos at the night games, it just gets late for them. You know, they start going to sleep right there.
Yeah.
Now, we've stayed plenty of times throughout. And I'd tell this story. It's wild. It was 20 when we beat Alabama in 22, last play in overtime.
Yep.
That was the loudest thing. I've heard it in a while. Like, certainly like being a fan in the stands. Both the kids asleep, didn't wake up. Unbelievable. And we were in the bowl, too. It wasn't like we were up indoors and sheltered from the noise. We were in the thick of it.
Yeah.
You could feel the noise.
Yep.
Nope, snoring, mouth open. It's like, this is impressive. I don't even know how you're doing this right now.
I know. Kids can sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
I want it to be a great atmosphere tomorrow. I think it is. It is a hard sellout. It's not one of those fake, sold out, and you show up and it's like 79,000 people. It's not one of those. It is a true hard sellout. So I want it to be what Saturday night in Death Valley is. Like, I get it. I'm not happy. You're not happy with where they're at right now. We think it should be better. It could be better. It needs to be better. But you are still a 5-2 football team.
Yep.
You're a ranked football team.
Yep.
You've got the number 3 team in the country.
Yep.
Coming to your house. It is supposed to be a rival, right? The SEC tells us so. They're going to be in your, rotating 3.
Yep. And look, we don't want to be like pander or anything, but like mathematically, you could still do the things you want to do. Yeah, certainly. Realistically, you got to make a lot of changes.
Yeah.
You got to play better than you have. You got to play way better than you have all season, right? On both sides of the ball. Defensively, you got to be a juggernaut the immovable object. You have to be. You have to be to give your offense a chance to make those improvements, which they can. And we know they can. We think that they just have to make some changes. That's it. But LSU fans, it is time to get live. It is time to get crazy. Support the team. I know everybody is a little disappointed up to this part of the season. So what?
Yeah.
Are we still LSU fans? We still going to cheer? We're still going to be loud? Make it hard on A&M. Keep that home field advantage in this series alive and well. And there's an opportunity. I know they're a top 5 team, but we can absolutely beat them for sure. So, and I'm going to make this commitment. The Flynn family, we're going to be there. Second half and all.
Okay. I was like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
How long does that mean you're going to be there?
So we're going to cheer. Let's believe that Nuss is going to throw for 4 tutters. We're going to call a great game on offense. Our defense is going to line it up.
Okay, when will you know? When will you know if they've done the things that they need to do?
In the first quarter.
Because I don't have any problem sharing this. After 3 series last week, I think I wrote our group and I was like, I don't see it. Mm-hmm. After 3 series, and you're still in the game, it's a 1-score game, but like the game flowed the way it was going early in that game. You're like, Can't settle for field goals here. Got to go score touchdowns. You got to go answer.
Yep.
Got to get them off the field. Like it had a feel of that Vanderbilt had the upper hand. Like I think you're going to be able to tell pretty early in this one too.
And you can never tell anything off the first drive, maybe not even the second drive. But I think by the end of the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second, you're gonna kind of get a feel for what the game plan is, what we're trying to do. Like we talked about that first 15 play concepts. It's what the offensive coordinator and the offensive coaching staff feels is their best type of plays. And a lot of times, those best plays are the new things that you have installed that you think are going to work against the defense. And then in special situations, like your first 15 plays, that's not going to include like a 3rd and short or a 3rd and long. And a lot of times it doesn't even include 3rd down plays because you can't like guess and anticipate in the how many 3rd downs are going to occur in the first 15.
Right.
You have an idea. So you'll get a feel early on when your first 3rd and short, your first 3rd and long, like what you're trying to do offensively. And then we're also going to get a feel on how comfortable Garrett Nussmeier is in the pocket, how he's reading the ball, how comfortable. Like, can he get in that zone? He's just had a hard time. He's a hard time getting into that, the air quote, the zone that all the quarterbacks talk about. And the zone is just seeing the full field and being able to read everything out. It gets, especially at the beginning of the game, and that's why when you go on the road and play in a hostile environment, it's hard to get in the zone because you kind of start with tunnel vision. Like you see what's like right in front of your eyes. Your peripherals aren't all the way there. You complete a pass or something good happens. That little tunnel vision you have right in front of you widens a little bit. Something else happens good. It widens a little bit more. Then all of a sudden, you're in a rhythm, you're in a roll, and your peripherals are just getting wider and wider. And all of a sudden, you're seeing the full field.
Yep.
Really confident quarterbacks who are rolling can get into that zone, can see the full field faster than if you're pressing, if you're struggling. So Garrett just needs to know, man, you got the skills, you got the talent, you have everything in front of you. I was the driver of the Nuss bus from early on, okay?
Yep.
And I have believed in this kid, and so he just has to get into a rhythm. He's got the talent. He's got the skill. He just has to get it between his ears. He's got to get the confidence back and get into that zone. I think he's just playing with a little bit of tunnel vision right now, but he's got it, man.
Yeah.
He can do it. He just has to do it. It's not, I mean, we can't do it for him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not like we've seen it in practice. No, we saw 4,000+ yards last year.
Yeah. How about his first start ever in a bowl game against Wisconsin?
Yeah, came back, led a 2-minute drive, going down the field, takes the lead, Tigers win.
Like those things aren't an accident.
Yeah.
He just has to put it all together, get the confidence back, get the swagger back, start reading the full field. The coach has to help him out with play calls and hey, let's attack. Let's run our base pass plays. Let's read it out. Let's throw. Let's make plays for the quarterback. Let's protect. Get the confidence back. I know he can. He just it's up to him. He's got to do it.
In your opinion, the easiest coverage for a quarterback to read, like just one that you're like, okay, I'm not saying easy to attack. I'm just saying to see, to read, to feel like you've got a good understanding.
Well, I think just being able to recognize coverages quickly.
In general,
I always love going against quarters, but I mean, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, cover 6, all of those coverages, as long as if confident, you should have answers for every coverage in every single pass play. And if you don't have answers, you should know where the weaknesses are, right?
Right.
So
A&M's a cover 3 team.
Yeah, I would love to.
And that was in quarters.
Love it. And I talked about this yesterday. The best way to get a quarterback into a rhythm and to get those peripherals wider is to go a little bit of no huddle. Go with a little bit up tempo.
If you go no huddle, they're going to just play cover 3.
Yeah,
that's their safe. That's their generic call is cover 3. And like you dictate the pace of the coverage because they're not going to do something exotic. They're not going to jump into cover 1 when you're going fast. No, you're going fast and be like, hey, let's see, we've played it 37% of the snaps. Let's go cover 3.
Yeah.
And so you're dictating what they're going to do because look, everybody does it. Like in Pee Wee flag football, if the team's going fast, what do? You do the thing you're most comfortable with.
Yep.
What's the thing you're most comfortable with? The thing that is your leading coverage. Mm-hmm. Their leading coverage is cover 3. So if you want to dictate the coverage, at least for 1 or 2 series, maybe they make an adjustment. Early on, they're not going to do it. What's our best cover 3 beaters? Let's have those son of a guns ready to go. And we're going to go fast, and we're going to, get a little muddle, huddle, no huddle, whatever, and they're going to play cover 3, and we're going to torch it. We're going to go up and down the field with our cover 3 beaters, and we're going to go score.
Yep. And what it also does, it slows down the pass rush.
Yes.
Slows down the pass rush, the exotic looks that you can get. So even if it's not a game plan for the whole game, throw it in there. Like I talked about it yesterday when we were when I was in Green Bay. Sometimes when we wanted to get things going, we were like, all right, we're going to go no huddle the third drive. Or we're going to go no huddle every third drive of this game. And it's a changeup. The defense doesn't know what to expect, and it really simplifies things. So if you want to get your best way to get an offensive rhythm, and specifically a quarterback that has been proven to be one of the best in the country in the past, not this year, in the past, so he still has it in him. He's still the same human being with the same arm. You got to give him a rhythm. I think running a little bit of tempo, a little bit of no huddle will really give them an opportunity to help them. Now, they got to go and execute. They got to succeed. And if you don't execute, then it could go the other way. But it's up to them.
Yep. I'm with you there. I would absolutely love to see them do that.
Tigers!
And love to see them be on the front foot for a couple of series. And they dictate what happens. They dictate the pace of the game flow, and they don't allow them to do, though.
That's right. You're saying be the hammer, not the nail.
Yeah. What every strength coach in America said.
That's right. Did you hear on the last segment, I said control the controllables?
No, you did not.
I sure did. Coach speak.
No, you did not say
I did
control
say
the
that.
control. No, you didn't.
I sure did.
Stop that.
I don't even know in what context I said it, but I said it. And after I said it, I was like, yep. Yeah, I said that.
Did that.
Did that. Count it.